halito. Podcast by Igidia. Hashi ishtanupa ajini gosh. Ting bagano limumakat kanahapi ka oglilano raji. Anato Delora Saunders, yeah?
Anato Palmer Johnson, yeah.
Anato Jason Lewis, yeah.
Halito sa Hohchafo Brianna Tebby.
Halito Priscilla Williams, yeah.
Peggy Williams.
Halito sa Hohchafo Kimberly Thompson.
Oh, me. Kula yakomi gosh. Jata atnupa ugla atong sadijish. Maya. We're going to happy special guest Oklahoma Noja Jingado Jacqueline Brixie Haji Oklahoma Chata Computer Science atong sali Haji Tali Lupi atong sali Impunna. Digo happy ba pila atong sali tuka afame tuchina una Makarush digital Choctaw Dictionary haji ba website ako michi shatta igbit ja askaji yumi makugma michi tahli ihu mogli tahli ihu ma bumakad ugla apisat anno pa chatanno pa ugla hoyot ahojit icha itimanopolit ikid ugla skuli hina Mississippi Choctaw Dictionary achi yung atong salita siya lasha. Jacqueline.
Halito. Thank you for the introduction. So I'm going to show the dictionary website. I'll walk you through some of the features of the website and some interesting things that are on there. Just as a note, this is really like the rough draft version of the website. So there's some functionality that's not quite working. We do want to show the website to get feedback on it. So there will be a survey that you can fill out to give comments and thoughts about the website. That'll be up for about a week, and then we'll take it down to make edits. But to get started, let me share my screen. All right, so the website is available at dictionary.choctaw.org. When you land on the website, this will be the main page that you see. So down below is a bit of information about what is the Choctaw language and how to use the website. One feature that's really quite good for the website is it's available in English or in Choctaw. So you can switch between the two languages using this nav bar at the top, and you can switch Choctaw. And then you'll see the entire website in Choctaw. So that's just to give people more opportunity to see written Choctaw. And as a learning speaker myself, it's fun to try and navigate without needing to use English. And then just so that there's more Choctaw out there on the internet. And at any point, if you decide you want to see the other language, you can navigate between the two at any point in the website. Okie dokie. So let's start with the stories here. All right, so if you click on the stories, you'll see 3 that are posted. There's more on the way, but this is just to get an idea of what it's going to look like. So if we click on 1, then what you see in each story is a Choctaw transcription of what is said, the English translation down below. And to play the audio, you can either go line by line, so clicking on the little audio button next to it.
Priscilla Williams, Sia.
Or you can play the audio using this bar down here at the bottom of the window.
Priscilla Williams, Sia. Shawi hicha shukata ilipa hoyot itechi shukanopa anolilaje.
And what's really nice about using the audio bar here at the bottom is as the story progresses, you'll see what line is being said because it'll be highlighted. Another part of the website is the interviews. So there's quite a few interviews. Right now, there's just one that's up on the website for checking out. And the interviews work the same way as the story. So there's a transcription of what's said in Choctaw, an English translation. There's a navigation bar here at the bottom to play all the audio, or you can go line by line. Okay, so let's look at parts of the dictionary. So if you know exactly which word you want to search for, there's always this search bar, no matter where you are in the website. But if you're not really sure what you're looking for, there's 3 different ways of browsing the dictionary. So there's categories, browse by letter, and random word. So let's look through these. And I'll put it into Choctaw because it looks really cool. So categories are lists of words that are about a single topic. So all the words about birds or colors. There's 12 categories at the moment, but I think we have a few more for the final version of the dictionary. So let's try looking at this category about trees. When you click on a category, then you'll see an alphabetized list of all the words related to that topic. So quite a few tree words here. For this page, you'll just see the Choctaw word, what kind of word it is. So like N for noun or V for verb. These should all be nouns, really. And you'll also see what the word means in English. If you want to see more information about it, then you can click on any of the words that are bolded, and you'll be taken to a page that's just information about that word. So in this page, you'll see the word in Choctaw, what it means in English, what part of speech it is, if there's any restrictions around it. So if it's a verb, you'll know which pronoun to use. So ish versus chi. If there's any example sentences, all the words are going to have example sentences, but not all of them have them just yet. So you'll see how to use it in a Choctaw sentence and what it means in English, and if there are any related words. So that's the categories. Another option for browsing is to do it by letter. So this shows you all of the entries in the dictionary in alphabetical order. So in my Choctaw class, we like to play Scrabble. So this would have been really helpful for me of, oh gosh, I really need a 5-letter word that starts with A. And then it would have been really easy to use then, but hopefully it's helpful for everyone now. If you want to scroll to a specific letter, like, oh, let's see all the ones for M, then it'll scroll you down. Whoops, that goes to I. If you want to see all the words that start with the letter, say P, then it'll scroll you down to that part of the dictionary. And to go back to the top, you can either just scroll up, or you can do the back button and it'll take you to the top. Another thing that's nice about this page is you can just do Control F on your browser and you can search for a word that way. So let's see, I don't know, bird. This will show you all the words that have bird somewhere in the entry, and you can just scroll that way and so on. All right, the last option is random word, and this one I quite like because I find it really fun to just open the dictionary to a random page and see what's there. It's a fun way of discovering new words. So I wanted that option to still be available in some way on the website. So what this page does is it randomly picks a word from the dictionary and shows you the entry for that word. So this time it showed us the word for orange. Not all of the entries have audio just yet. That's still in the works, but for the ones that do have audio, you can play it here.
Lakna hata. Lakna hata.
Some of the audio does not play on Safari browsers, and it also isn't working yet on mobile. That's, I mean, this is obviously the beta version of the website, so still lots of things to do. But we are working on a fix for the audio issue. Okay, so if you wanted to see a new random word, you can either click here, or you can do the refresh button on your browser, achieves the same thing. And you can just browse for hours. There's around 5,000 words in the dictionary right now, so you could really sit here for a while doing this. All right. So let's say you do know which word you want to search for. You can just type it here in the browser. Either you can search for an English word or for a Choctaw word in the same search bar. So let's say we want to see the word for eagle. As you type, the search bar will try and make a guess about what you're typing. So let's say we want to see eagle. And there you are. If I'm searching for a word in Choctaw, I know some of us have keyboards installed to type the special characters, so the long A or the nasalized ones. In case you don't have that, these buttons will allow you to type those letters. So you just press on them and all the words, all those letters show up. All right, so let's say I'm searching for a word in Choctaw, and I have a little tiny error in it. So I didn't put the accent mark on this O. If the word isn't found exactly, then the website page will try and make a guess about what you were typing. So here I see, oh, okay, I just missed the accent mark. And you can search for it. You can still find the word that you were searching for. For the Choctaw words, there's also this section down below of suggested words for the one that you searched for. So these are words that are either spelled really closely to the word that you were searching for in the dictionary, or it's noun phrases. So here we see lots of phrases that also have the word aboha in it. And you can click on any of these to see more about that word. And that's pretty much it. That's what we have for the dictionary right now. We'd love to hear your feedback, and if you can fill out the survey, then that would be really helpful.
The survey is a Google form, and you're going to see it on your screen right here.
Just down below.
Ugla hashalo dalajige. Himakno hashi imma kung ugla ishtanong pulaje. Himak hashi hochifu at natailaje ha.
Hohchafo Iskitíni Hashi.
Hohchafo Iskitíni Hashi. Okay, uma Palma itim gufa.
Naholo imanopaya. Hohchafo Iskitíni Hashi yet Lil Hunger Month. Nana ni hicha na hulukchi yet ikshut iya ma na nukshupa thia yet achafunwa illa. Magarugum chatta yet ugla aha anihush iskitini ugla impa yatuk. Ilimpa ittahobit kanipit ashanti atukmat. Achafulit ugla ayimpa yatuk. In English, Hohchafo Iskitíni Hashi is Little Hunger Month. Fruits and vegetables are getting scarce and the wild animals are few. Because of that, the Choctaw were mindful and they ate little. The food that had been gathered and stored away is what they ate from sparingly. Hohchafo Iskitíni Hashi Anupafina Chata Initak Choctaw Day.
Hohchafo Iskitíni Hashi ano pa achafa palaya chafa mo chimanopli leche. So what chiomitigma hugule hatoliche hechahunsa. When the ball comes towards you, catch it, bounce it, and shoot. Chaktasia, I am Choctaw. Chikasha Shaliki Hicha Mashkoki Yakumigat Oglushi Itimila. The Chickasaw, Cherokee, and Muskogee are different tribes.
Hohchafo Iskitíni Hashi Imma Anupa Anolila. Pilla. Throw. Tuli. Ball player. Atoliche. To bounce an object. Tua. Ball. Chatta Imi. Choctaw culture. Chikasha. Chickasaw. Cheliki. Cherokee. Mushkoki. Creek. Okloshi. Tribe. Shule Ishtanya. To bear or to carry.
Nana hum makali ahina hum hachakalit. Ano pa kanikat hohchafo ugla kuno di kanikat hohchafo aji. Nanda for hunger, for hungry. Pero kung kanigat community kanuma ko siya meeting manana kanuma ko ano pa kanuma ko makaje ko. Kanuma ko is makamako nani kyo ko. Hohchafo gunoti Hohchafo Hashi. Ashanglo
Aha, anak Hohchafo aledagas. Hohchafo aja pada Hohchafo magaliap kanadagas. Sanatan kanadag magachiga. Hedus Hohchafo ali anak mago.
Karig ma chatta I nitak ona. Fami pa.
Every day.
Nitak kayo galiga.
Ome.
It's a palma I nitak.
Ini tagay gagma. Anitak. Sipchaya daga. Tanaling matanayak.
Nitak nata ho. Hashipa. Chatta I nitak ona.
nitak chakalig ma. Makong amahwapina.
Ma Columbus I nitak itim itoba.
Itatoba.
Nitak chakali. But chatta I nitak.
Yako kay Lina. Siya batong sulit. Siya papilat. Napa. Atong sulit igbidisata ka. Achukma. Yako kay hichimachi. Thank you, Lina, for working hard and helping us getting this dictionary out. We appreciate you.
Yeah, okay. I've had a really, really great time working on this project. So thanks for picking me to be your web developer. And I hope the website really serves the community and helps everyone to learn Choctaw and to be better Choctaw spellers.
And speakers.
And speakers. With all the audio, we should be great speakers.
Especially speakers, yes.
Yeah, speakers.
Absolutely.
Lena
and
and I would.
teachers.
And teachers, yes.
It was really exciting to see the website being introduced to the teachers last week. They seemed really receptive, and I think it's going to be a really good addition to how the classrooms are being taught.
I mean, I really hope so. And I mean, if you see something on the website now that you really think needs to be addressed, then this is the time to tell me, because I'd like to hear that feedback, because the website is not for me. It's really for all the Choctaw speakers and learners.
Yamma.
Yamma.
Kana Lina Imabachi nada kare tof I makache. Ibak anopa ishmichana.
Sign language. The end.
Manata. Imachi tof I makache.
Oh, there's a cat.
I actually have both my cats present. There's the other one.
Nada Shojivo. What do you call your cat?
Gatos.
So his name is Inky, which is short for Enkidu from the story of Gilgamesh. And the black one back there, I know Inky sounds like his father in Choctaw, but it's actually short for another name. And then Cosmos is back there.
Alito Cosmos Inky.
They both like to learn Choctaw.
They speak Choctaw.
Absolutely. Aw.
That's great. I'm glad to have met you and call you friend, Inkana. Timpuna?
Sibas Chifami.
Twekini.
Oh my Kim Pepila. Oh my god.
Oh,